you a tale of three scoundrels, grabby and small. A hippie, a dancer, and a sweet talker who live in High Spirit Mall. You've seen them around, they sell sweets by the pound. Their wares are famously tasty. So here I sit, singing to you of crimes involving pastry. Clover's the whisper, she makes all the sweets. She has a corn dog addiction. Fenton's the slob, he sleeps in a safe and writes vampire fanfiction. Franklin's the cutter, his fighter's strength does hide his dancer's home. Best and brightest they may not be, but that's my favorite part. So gather round, friends, and listen close, for the tale's about to start.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Spout More Mall Brats. I'm your game master, Shawn O'Hara. Joining me, as always, playing Fenton Beasley the Slide, Abdul Aziz.
Hello, everybody.
Playing Franklin Stein the Cutter, Paul Oppers.
Hello, everybody.
No, that's my voice.
Hi.
And playing Clover Ivy Fern the Whisper, Jessica Ty.
Hello, everybody.
No, this is ridiculous. You guys can't make fun of my voice.
When last we left our heroes.
I swear to God, I'm going to slit all your throats.
We are now, this is Welcome to the Concert Job Part 2. The Cool Treat Kids on a mission to sabotage the catering at the My Alchemical Romance concert at the behest of their patron, Doris of Shitty Foods. They have acquired outfits and they have acquired dates. And all that's left to do now is to meet those dates and go to this concert. What are the Cool Treat Kids doing? This is 0 hour. You're getting ready to meet your dates. Is everybody meeting their date like in front of the auditorium probably?
I mean, I personally would have wanted to go home and really spiff myself up.
Oh, yeah. We're at the Sugar Shack.
Yeah.
You're putting the final touches on everything.
Yeah.
Borbo's spinning around in his wheelchair doing all these cool stunts that he's been doing today.
Yeah.
Every single stunt adds 6 hours to his recovery time. But it has been worth it for him.
I know, and us. It's cool to watch.
Yeah. He's on one wheel right now, like on the side, kind of like balancing, like, ow, ow. Ow.
Clover was trying to copy him, like, on her bike, like, trying to learn these sick moves.
Yeah.
You're just riding your bike in the storeroom of the Sugar Shack that you all sleep in knocking shit over.
Yeah.
She's really good at it, though.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I'm getting the one wheelie popping.
Oh, the like back and forth, like on the wheel. That's so cool.
I like that you and
Moves.
Borbo are playing horse, but with like a wheelchair and a bike.
Yeah.
Copying each other's moves.
And Fenton is really excited that stuff is happening. He's like, we never ride our bikes inside. So he just got on a pogo stick and he's just going nuts because he knows he can't keep.
It's the only way he can, like, keep momentum going.
Or just engage with the situation.
Oh, I'm imagining him just with so much energy because there's stuff going on and on a pogo stick with absolute focus. It's so hard to just be like,
Franklin's like behind him. Tell him he's just like lifting him up and down. Oh, you're doing great. Do a turn.
incredible. So like, how's everybody? Because we heard the outfits when they were first applied at Skinny Jeans.
Yeah.
And now we're at the Sugar Shack. Final touches. Anything been added to the outfits that we want to talk about? Clover is nodding her head aggressively. So let's hear what Clover's done.
No one would help Clover with the butt flap, so she did it herself. It's like really big. Like the flap goes all the way to her knees if it opens. So she had to put on like little sports shorts underneath. Just like step out of the bottoms because the flap is so big she can step out. So she's got like nice like silky basketballish kind of shorts. And she's just like taped with duct tape the flap up. So she's like, this is awesome. I have solved the problem.
Wait.
It sounds like you've made it worse.
Do you have basketball shorts on top of your...
No, underneath the jumpsuit.
And then you've duct taped the jumpsuit closed again.
Yeah.
So is it not...
It's basically like, this is the butt, and I've cut out like the traditional butt flap, but the cut goes so low down to the knees that when I open it up, it's just like my whole butt and legs exposed. I can step out without getting all the way out of the jumpsuit, and I put on basketball shorts under. for modesty.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand what you have described.
Yeah. and the duct tape is so sticky that when I go to the bathroom, I can just tape myself back up again, the butt flap up
For a time.
for a time.
For a time. So here's the issue that I might see with this is that your initial problem was created by the fact that you duct taped yourself into this jumpsuit, which you've done again.
Yeah, but I use like less duct tape, and honestly, it's a problem to solve for later.
Yeah. Because my favorite part as a GM to think about future potentials is that she's added more steps to going to the bathroom if she has to. Because now she needs to untape herself, then get out, then take the shorts off, then presumably deal with underwear as well.
Yes.
Every piss is a devil's bargain.
It is.
Like have you ever run into the bathroom like having to piss so bad, hoping that you don't start peeing before you get like your dick out of your
You have
underwear?
like the button fly. There's like 6 buttons to do.
Oh my god. And you're just meditating. Like as you're doing it, you're like, please, please, please.
Definitely a bully invented that.
The button.
Oh.
Look at him. He's gonna piss his pants.
Okay, what's Franklin's? Has he got any final steps that he wants to put onto his goth outfit?
Yeah, he gets a bunch of activated charcoal
Uh-huh.
and then mixes it with icing
Mm-hmm.
and then puts it in his hair
Whoa.
to make it because he was blonde. And he was
Yeah.
like, I got it. I need it. So then he's got like kind of drippy, slicked black
Whoa.
hair.
Black with blonde streaks in it?
There's
Or
a
is
bit
it?
It's like a little bit of blonde at the roots.
Wow.
It's slick gothy. And then he can
Yeah.
pull some of it and put it around his eyes if
Wow.
he wants. Like when he cries, it'll look really
Cool.
Is it back
Wait,
home?
sorry. So hold on.
Oh,
Sorry.
I
What,
love that.
when he cries?
What?
I realize you said when.
Okay, so you guys are jumping around like maniacs in the apartment, and Franklin, it's got his arm up on the window that just goes into the closet, and he's just like, and he's just trying to think of like times that
He was
couldn't
abandoned by his parents in a shopping
No,
mall.
but he can't think of anything actually sad because he's just like, I dealt with it.
So you're trying to learn to fake cry.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can impress Mindy.
Yeah, so I can be as goth as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think we can probably help you with that.
Totally. How?
Okay.
Because I didn't like Fenton's looking at me with these weird eyes, and I can't read what he's trying to tell me.
We could probably make Franklin cry, right?
Hey, Franklin, you're not even like that good at dancing.
I mean, it's more like athletic. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, I was told I have a dancer's heart, but I mean, it's mostly just jumping around and like fighting, sort of basically, but over a distance.
Franklin, your fear to follow your dreams is going to ultimately crush you. You should have gone with Gref Smushlin.
We've taken it too far.
Borba wheels into the scene so fast he skids and he knocks Fenton over. He goes, "Whoa, what's going on?"
Fenton said something so mean.
Fenton, what the hell, man? What are you making Franklin cry?
No, he's right. He's right. He's right. Oh God, just cutter your emotions. Cutter your emotions.
Oh, okay. This wasn't the intense situation I thought it was. Okay, what is Fenton's final touches on his outfit look like?
Okay, so the outfit was, as we all remember, skinny jeans with his butt hanging out, studded belt, a shirt that is both too tight and too loose somehow, and then the cape with the high collar.
Full on Dracula.
Too long cape. So he was like, all right, Penny, you said yes to a Dracula boy, and you're going to be going out with a Dracula man. So,
and he's stacked up crates when he's in the mirror.
yeah, so that the train isn't on the ground.
Yeah.
But, and he's like looking in the mirror and he's like, all right. And then he lifts his shirt up and then he takes some of the activated charcoal and starts drawing muscles on his big belly.
Yeah, that's so cute.
And now the final touch. He pops his lips a couple of times and then he puts in vampire teeth.
Oh no.
All right.
Whoa.
There we go.
And now I talk like this.
Oh no. And all that's left to do is for you guys to go to the concert.
Yeah.
So you head to the auditorium, which is called the Cockspur Hawthorne Memorial Auditorium. And outside, everybody who's anybody is here tonight.
Who's here?
Like, it seems like the majority of the kids in the mall are all here. Some are wearing like My Alchemical Romance t-shirts. Some are dressed very fashionably in a way that is out of place because they just want to be seen here, but don't actually know anything about the band. Some people seem like they're really excited about a different band.
Like the opener?
Yeah, they're really psyched about like the opening act.
Cool.
And
they're like, the super hip kids are like the older kids.
yeah, exactly. There's like the teenagers are here too. There's a few adults, but not that many.
Cool.
And security is like letting everybody in. So there's that slow like flow of bodies into the Cockspur Hawthorne Memorial Auditorium.
Sick.
Mm-hmm. And the entrance to the auditorium is in like a lofty area with a glass roof like many areas of the mall. And all you guys can do is wait for your dates. Where did you say you were going to meet?
We're kind of lingering in near the front. There's a few groups waiting for meeting people before they get in the line.
Nice.
So we're there too.
Okay.
Well, there's somebody there scalping tickets for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah.
It's the Rat Man.
A rat man.
You see the Rat Man, he's like, yes. I'm the Scout Man I'm still Rat Man, but I have tickets.
I'm gonna go over the rat man. Guys, I'll be right back in 2 seconds.
What? Don't do it.
No,
Don't do it.
guys, I'll be fine.
Do you have any money on you? Give
No.
it to me.
He doesn't.
Okay.
I don't have any money.
It doesn't matter.
I'm just gonna go talk to the rat man.
Okay.
Hello, a repeat customer. Hello.
Hey, rat man, how you doing?
The Rat Man.
How's your sciatica?
Thank you for asking. My left pinky toe has been numb for some time now.
Well, you know what? You just keep doing those stretches that the physio told you to do, and I think you'll lick it, and then you'll get back to competitive speed walking in no time.
Thank you, Fenton. You've always been my best friend and support.
Whoa.
Thank you. The Rat Man appreciates the confidence that you have in
wow.
me.
There's depth launched here tonight.
Anyways, would you like a ticket?
Oh no, we got all the tickets we need. What are you selling them for?
1 rat for 2 and 2 rats for 3.
Wait, what? You're selling tickets for rats?
Yeah, how do you think my economy works?
God, I'm still so confused.
This
about
guy
it.
walks up and says, "I'll take 2 rats." Hands him a ticket.
He's so confused. He's getting tickets
Yeah.
and rats and trading them cyclically.
I just like to trade and sell and be in the crowd.
Yeah, and he reaches into his coat and pulls out 2 squirming rats and hands them to the guy and takes the ticket and puts it where the rats were.
The guy's like, "Sick."
Look, yeah.
Guys, I got him.
And he's got a group of friends away and they're like, yeah! It's a 2-rat kind of night. And they high-five each other.
How old are these people?
Like 30. Yeah.
What is happening?
And unless you stop him, the Rat Man wanders away into the crowd and people keep bringing him tickets and rats. But Clover, you see Seamus. Mm-hmm.
She was drinking her juice and she's like, hi, and it spilled out.
You gotta stop drinking juice, Clover.
Here,
I
hand
already
me that.
fixed the problem. Here you go. How do I look?
You look pretty good, actually.
Sick.
Yeah.
You always look great, bud.
Oh, thanks, bud. Okay, I'm gonna walk up now. Just look normal. She's like doing weird stuff to her eyebrows and like trying to look cool, but she's kind of jutting out her head too far. So she's like coming at Seamus like a little
Goose?
monster.
Like
Goose.
neck stuck out, arms back,
Yeah.
like, hello.
Yeah. Hi. Hey, Seamus.
The diaper sound of duct tape all over your body.
Yeah, you hear it just.
Swish, swish, swish.
Screech plastic.
And Seamus turns around and for a second you're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
He looks incredible.
Life stops for a moment while I
Yeah.
gaze at his perfection.
Yeah, he's got jeans with wide legs. So wide. He could fit 3 of his legs in those legs. And around that, he's got a studded belt with a chain that goes from one of the belt loops to his pocket. So cool. What's at the end of that chain?
Who knows?
Mystery. He's got a white tank top on, and over that tank top, a silk overshirt.
Whoa.
Festooned with an image. And suspenders.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
suspenders as well.
Oh,
The
Wow.
shirt festooned with a brightly colored image of a dragon
Oh my god.
of a style that you have not seen before. It's so exotic, so cool. From what land does this shirt hail?
Who knows?
He's got a thin metal chain around his neck. His hair is gelled up.
Whew.
It looks kind of spiky and crispy, but in a way that lets you know that he is not going to let that hair go anywhere.
No, he is in full command of that hair.
Mm-hmm.
And that shirt, like, what a worldly person. So well traveled and well read. It's the only way.
can't wear a shirt with a dragon on it
No.
without reading.
Can you roll 1d6 for me? This is a fortune roll. I have a theory.
4.
You realize as you are watching Seamus, like, my God, he's so beautiful. It's not until you are within like a few meters that you realize he is standing with his friends.
Oh.
And he turns around and he looks really nervous to say hi for a second.
And I am frozen because I'm kind of embarrassed now. I like kind of fixed my posture a bit because I was like, oh no, I was leaning too forward.
And you realize as two more hot meat boys look over at you, and Seamus is like, "Oh, hi, Clover."
Hi, Seamus. Nice to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you as well, I guess.
Okay, do you want to go in now to the show?
Yeah, okay, we're gonna go into the show. Sorry, guys, just a second. And he walks over to you and he kind of grabs your arm a little bit.
Yeah.
And he steers you around a crowd so they're not in sight. And he's like, "Hi, Clover, it's so nice to see you."
Why are you acting so weird?
You are our two gangs. We've been in constant conflict. I can't seem to be too friendly with you. What'll it do to my standing within the gang?
Well, I mean, aren't you kind of their boss anyway? Like,
No!
what?
What gave you that impression?
I don't know. It just seemed like you were running the food, like the hot dog cart. You kind of told everyone what to do with the corn dogs, and like you're always at all the raids we went to.
Clover, I'm 14 years old.
Okay, like what does that have to do with anything?
You know the leader of the Hot Meat Boys is a dwarf named Veranda. Remember Veranda?
I just haven't seen them in a while.
I'm like a kind of up-and-comer, perhaps. But that's it.
So what does that mean? Like, does that mean that we can't like be boyfriend and girlfriend in public or something?
No, well, yes.
What?
It just means that we need to be subtle.
Like,
We can dance tonight. We can hang out tonight. I just have to be constantly vigilant. I hope you understand.
I have to think about it.
Okay, well, I gotta go back over there. I've been away for too long already. I'll meet you inside.
That's fine. And I walk back to you guys.
What?
What's up?
How'd it go?
Not good.
Yeah, it seemed not good from your general dour demeanor.
And also that we could hear everything.
Yeah, we also were very close.
Okay, so you heard it. So
Yeah.
yeah, apparently, guys, like, we can't like be a couple in person or like in public. I mean, sorry, I'm really distraught right now. I had a lot banking on tonight.
Oh, Clover, I am sorry. And Fenton walks up and he grabs her hand, and then he tugs her in close because you're tall. You're like
Yeah.
a foot taller
So
than
I
me.
bend down.
And I'm like, okay, Clover, if there's one thing that writing vampire fan fiction has taught me, it's
Yeah.
that love trumps all. Love trumps all, and the blood of a weasel can cure the vampiric infection.
I know, and you remind me of that all the time. Well, I appreciate you guys being there for me.
Franklin's just like eyeing up Seamus and like cracking his knuckles. He's like, if he does anything.
I'll let you know. In fact, maybe I'll even handle it myself because you know what? Who wouldn't want to be seen in public with this?
Exactly.
I point to my hot outfit.
And the flap unsticks and opens up.
It feels kind of nice because I was getting really like warm when I was embarrassed. I just leave it like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, if he doesn't want to like date me for real, well, then he can just date me in my in his dreams. Fuck, I fucked it up.
And Franklin, it's at this point that you see Mindy Cart arrive. You catch.
That he could just date me in my dreams.
And we were laughing at the mix-up of it. Like,
Clover.
Okay.
Even Clover hopefully laughs a little bit
Oh
at that.
yeah, she's laughing.
And Franklin, at this point, you see Mindy arrive. You didn't notice that she was there at first because she hadn't lifted her veil yet. But she is in a fucking midnight black wedding dress.
we're both overcompensating so much.
These are the two most goth kids in this fucking crowd.
Oh my god, does she have like the black parasol
Yep.
as well?
She's got a parasol. She's got opera gloves,
Black pearls.
black pearls.
Yeah.
But her face, no makeup. Because you can tell that she doesn't fully understand what a goth is. So she only went like 80% of the way. And as she approaches you, she's spinning the black parasol. And she's doing this very exaggerated, like swooping motion side to side. Like she's the ghost of a sailor's wife.
And because Franklin's also not that goth, he thinks that she's super goth. So then he starts walking towards her and swaying too, because he's like, oh shit, okay, yeah, we gotta do the goth walk.
And then Fenton, from where he is, he's just like, it's a real nautical vibe to this whole interaction.
And when she gets closer to you, she's like, "Hi, Franklin."
And then he has his head down at his chest, and he lowered it like right before she came up, and then he raises his head so slowly. So just the top, he looks at her through his hair and says like, oh, hey, Mindy.
Oh, fuck.
And then he looks to the side and like puts his hands really deep in his pocket. Like, but the button, there's no bottoms in their pockets, so his hands just slide down his hands. He like looks up at her like, huh, you look pretty cool, I guess.
Thanks. You look cool too.
Thanks.
Whatever. She looks really uncertain. She's doing this like goth thing. So, do you have the tickets, I guess?
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't really like believe in that sort of thing, but yeah, we have them right here.
I don't believe in that sort of thing. Ticketing to events.
Tickets, you like going to shows and paying for things. Here. And then he straightens right up and puts his arm out like a gentleman.
And she grabs it right away.
Boom. We start walking by the guys.
Give him little thumbs up.
Yeah, or thumbs up. That was awesome.
Clover, some tears in her
Some
eyes.
tears in my eyes. Honestly, I'm just like overwhelmed at how good Mindy looks. Like I'm looking at myself like, what was I thinking?
Mm-hmm.
What was I thinking? Why didn't I dress like a dead sailor's wife?
Fenton, why don't you say something?
I did. I said, that looks like a janitor's outfit.
Clover has to take the fall for this. She knows.
Yeah, I blew it. And Fenton, you see Penny, and she's wearing a bright pink tutu.
Oh, God.
Hi!
Penny.
And she like toddles over to you really quick.
And I shove the vampire teeth in my mouth as fast as I can.
Upside down.
Yeah. So it looks like I have an underbite now.
Like a werewolf.
You have tusks? Yeah.
Penny, it's good to see you.
Whoa!
Sorry.
Ben, you look scary.
Thanks. I put a little stink on my look tonight.
What does that mean?
Sorry.
Oh.
I can't really talk in those things. I said I put a little stink on my look tonight.
Why did you stink yourself?
I sort of wanted to just try and go all out tonight to make it like a big thing for you.
Okay.
I did this. And then he lifts his shirt up and you can see.
So smeared. Smeared into a big belly shape.
Like a shadow.
It outlines his chiaroscurals his tummy, so in the brightest light it would still look like a fat belly.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, cool. And she lifts up the shirt that is at the top of her tutu, and you can, on her tummy, you can see a mashed up drawing of a cat. She's like, me too.
Whoa. And then it is as if this happens.
Yeah.
A spotlight descends upon us where we stand, and then that song that goes, ba 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 ba. Ba. What's that song?
This much is true.
Yeah. And like
One of the
there's
mall
twinkly
janitors is cleaning one of the glass plates in the ceiling, letting light because it's daytime in the mall.
lights. And then slowly we press our stomachs together.
Wow.
Wow.
Cool.
You have a cat on your belly now.
Yeah, and she has a black
You
smear.
mashed up my cat.
Thanks. I think he's cute.
Cool.
And then I pull a rat out of my pocket and I give it to her.
Whoa.
I pin it to her wrist like it's a course.
You pin the rat to her wrist.
A live rat.
I hate it.
No, but like not in a not cruel way.
You just put it on her wrist.
Yeah, and the rat like clamps.
grabs
Because
on.
I had earlier talked to the rat man and I was like, I need like a special thing to give her, like a corsage.
Oh, a corsage rat. Yes, of course. Specially trained. And he lifts up his own wrist and there's a rat already attached to it.
Oh no, that's my watch rat. Here's the
4
corsage.
o'clock. Your mom's going to call you at 5:55.
That's a really good rat.
Yeah, and she's like, so what is this gonna be?
It's a My Alchemical Romance concert. Most of their music's really sad and about their dads.
Oh.
But, you know, we can just like do whatever when we go in there. I will have to bounce for a bit because I'm going to have diarrhea.
What do you mean?
The music, I always feel it deep inside and it comes out as diarrhea.
Oh. Okay.
So, but I'll leave you for a bit, but then I'll come back and we'll hang out for the rest of the night.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I grab her hand and we walk in together.
All right. And you get through ticketing, no problem, because
We have them.
Doris arranged for you guys to have tickets, and Borbo got the shit kicked out of him for one of them. So Clover has an extra ticket because Seamus didn't take it.
Clover, during the lineup, she was looking out the sunroof at the sun and kind of imagining the constellations that would be up there, even though it's sunny right now. And she's like kind of thinking like, you know what? When I was looking at the sky the other night, I was looking at the constellations, and I think I remember it telling me that I have to follow my own path in life. And you know what? If Seamus is too embarrassed of me, then I'll find me a real boyfriend, and I rip up the ticket.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Holy
Cool.
fucking shit.
Boss.
Yeah.
And he sees you, probably.
He sees me,
Mm-hmm.
and I just throw the tickets on the ground, and I step on them on purpose, but I kind of miss it, and it got stuck to my shoe. I'm like, oh. And I keep walking.
Yeah.
Good morning, High Spear Mall. It's your boy, Franklin Stein. Go ahead and plug your ears. This is for Mindy's ears only. Look inside you. What do you see? Nothing? That's right. You're an empty void, a blank canvas upon which a masterpiece will be painted. My masterpiece. I'm Gref Smushlin from the Gref Smushlin Academy for the Arts in Marshall College. Do you have what it takes to forge your body into a weapon of war and a work of art? There's only one way to find out. When I tell you. Now accepting students for the class of 384. All right. You got that, Mindy? I think those things could change your life. What's that? Get out here.
Mall security!
Well, security, get out! There's a knuckle sandwich at the door. I need to go answer it. Gotta go. See you next time.
And yeah, security lets you guys right through, and you enter the Cockspur Hawthorne Memorial Auditorium, and you see a gigantic painted portrait of Cockspur Hawthorne, the composer who mysteriously died after composing his masterpiece at this very auditorium.
Dun, 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 dun.
Wow.
And it looks like as you enter the theater, if you look up, that his eyes follow you into the building.
Whoa.
Spooky.
No, it's just
Shit.
a sign. It just does. that just tracks it. There's elves in there that have
Fenton is running back and forth in front of it, being
Yeah.
like, holy shit.
Franklin and Fenton get on either side of him and then run in opposite directions. So he goes all wall-eyed. We're like,
Gotcha.
We're trying to impress our dates with this.
And Penny is laughing uproariously. And Mindy's trying to be cool.
Yeah.
She's twirling her parasol like, ugh, whatever.
chuckling behind her umbrella.
Yeah. And you go inside and it's, like pre-concert vibes. It's just like conversation just rolls throughout the room. You see people going into the theater itself, but outside there is merch booths, there's concessions, there's food tables, there's various kinds of service going on. And you wonder who exactly is doing catering because you realize that Doris did not give you a name. So you need to figure out who is running this place and what you need to do to fuck them up.
I walk back to you guys and I pull you away from the eyeball thing.
Yeah.
Like, okay, focus right now. We have to find the caterer that Doris wants us to take down.
Okay.
Is it one person that's doing the whole event?
We don't know.
I don't know.
Well, let's go to the concession and see where we can find out. What do you think?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
So I just run over to Penny. I'm like, do you want me to get you anything? I'm going to go get some beetle nugs from the concession.
Okay.
Do you want anything?
Okay.
Penny, do you want anything?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay, I'll get you beetle nugs.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay. And
Okay.
she goes over and she starts looking at t-shirts. But she's not moving. She's just staring at them.
Ben, your date is weird.
She's alienish.
She's 8 years old.
Yeah, but so is he.
I'm 8. Yeah, what?
And you're a fucking freak.
Oh, you got a normal 8-year-old on your hands, pal.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you go over to the concession stand, Fenton, and you find like it's like a booth, like a hole in the wall kind of thing. But inside you see like a wagon kind of thing that's been pulled up to this window.
Oh,
And there are a couple people inside serving various kinds of nugs.
cool. Do you guys have any non-dairy chocolate nugs?
It's a really scrawny teenager with like a paper hot dog vendor hat on his head.
Okay.
He's wearing an apron, a striped shirt with short sleeves. He's like, let me find out. And
That guy.
Great voice. Great voice.
and he turns around and he goes, hey, do we have, is there dairy in our chocolate? And somebody in the background goes, yeah. And he turns around and he goes, no, sorry.
Ah, fuck. Okay, just give me some fat nugs and give me the little whiteys, I guess.
Okay. One bag of fat nugs, one little whiteys.
What can I do? Can I study?
You can gather information, which is a straight roll with whatever skill or whatever action you think you want to use to do it.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of want to just look around the cart and see if there's any clues as to who is doing the catering.
Yeah.
How many dice do I roll?
However many you're using for this. So one insight, I guess. Yeah, just one.
Okay. 2.
2. Okay. You try and get a read on kind of what's going on, and you ask the guy that's helping you, like, hey, who's doing catering? And he's like, well, my name's Jeffrey.
No, but who yelled at you just now?
Oh, that was my dad,
What's his name?
Jeff.
Oh, fucking God.
Hey, are you guys hiring?
Oh, we don't own this.
No?
No, I just work here.
Huh.
My dad got me the job.
Can I talk to your dad for a second?
Just a sec. And he turns around and he goes, Dad! Somebody out here wants to talk to you. Can you come out here? He goes, no. Sorry. Can't talk to my dad. He's busy.
Fucking shit. Thanks for the nugs, dude.
Yeah, no problem. But what you do see as you're turning around, somehow, because you're 2.5 feet tall, you see through a back window of this cart that has obviously been wheeled up, and you see a huge animal on the other side.
Whoa,
Kind
what?
of shuffling around.
Whoa.
It's dark, thick, shaggy fur, and it's just like trundling side to side on the other side.
Whoa. Okay. Thanks, dude. And I walk away slowly staring at the moving shape.
Uh-huh. So yeah, that's what you learn.
Okay. Guys, I got basically nothing.
Okay. Franklin, do you want to go or should I try?
You try. I mean, I'm just gonna fuck shit up.
Okay.
This doesn't work. I'm gonna rap on his head, if you know what I mean. With more questions.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna really test his noggin.
Okay, so there's a drink stand
Mhm.
next to the Beetle Nugs
Uh-huh.
shop.
Yeah.
And it's just basically like another kid pouring out like bottles of bubbly drinks.
Yeah, totally. And it's a similar thing. It looks like a cart that has been pressed up against like a window.
Yeah.
You think that that's kind of what they do. Like when they hire catering for events, they get like these mobile kitchens that kind of pop up against windows that are like set into the sides of the building.
Oh, so it's like the auditorium has like windows all the way around the side, and then they push the carts up to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's all mobile kitchens. Like they might not
Food
have
trucks.
exactly. They're
Yeah.
food trucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I have one of the purple bubbly waters.
Yeah. Is that all you want, or do you want more?
You know what? Just keep them coming.
All right.
I mean, I'll drink this at my own pace, and then I'll get another one.
He
I'm
goes-
gonna stay here.
He's cleaning a glass with a rag as
Yeah.
you say that. He goes, "You got it," and he pours one out of a tap and he slides it down the bar to you.
Thanks. I
It falls
catch
on the
but
ground.
Yeah, it falls on the ground.
sorry. Yes.
Sorry, can I get another one?
Yeah, all right. Everybody gets one
Okay.
because that happens all the time. And he pours you another one and slides it down the
Okay,
bar.
I have my whole arm there, so I do catch it this time.
Yeah. He starts cleaning another plastic cup with a rag. What brings you in here tonight?
The show.
Oh yeah, right.
Well, and also like what brings me like here alone without my boyfriend.
Oh,
Have you been there? Like where he's like, I'm embarrassed of you. I don't want to be seen with you in public, and then it makes you feel really bad about yourself.
you know, a lot of people come through my bar, and I hear their sob stories, and it's not a story I haven't heard before.
Yeah,
I'm sorry to hear that, little lady.
it's no big deal. Like I'm probably really strong on the inside, and I'll be fine. I just used up a lot of my journal about him, so I'm gonna have to get a new journal.
Oh yeah, I hear that. You're still young. What are you, 6, 7?
No, I'm 12.
Oh fuck. Jeez.
I'm
Wow.
really short for my age.
That's fine. That happens.
You're wearing a man's coveralls.
So, like, what brings you here?
Will I work here?
Cool. Like, do you like your boss?
You're gonna have to roll now.
Yeah. Would a tune work if I want to talk to him and get info out.
Yeah, I think a tune could work because a tune, the way that we've described it, is like hippie kind of stuff. So this could just be you trying to like vibe out what's going on. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Instead of like needling him for info.
Totally. So I roll
Just one because you're using a tune.
2.
Jesus
Fuck.
fucking Christ.
Shit.
So you do get a name.
Okay.
It's fine. Neil's like a decent kind of boss, and he treats us all right, I guess. But the hours can be pretty hardcore, and we go all over the place. Like this isn't even our only gig tonight.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You're so busy.
Yeah, it's just how it is. It's how it is in the biz. He spits in the cup again.
So is Neil like the person who runs all this?
Yeah.
So he like brings all the food and drinks?
Yeah. We have to cover some of it ourselves, depending on kind of like our predilections. Like I mostly do carbonation, and he spreads his hands behind him, and you see a very complicated looking device.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of like distillers and steamer thingies.
Mhm. It's got like spinning shit.
Yeah.
There's a pipe that's just burping.
And another one's going,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
a weird sound.
There's a backwards burp.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was impressive.
That's really cool.
So, this little baby is not cheap to design or to maintain, but Neil gives me an opportunity to, test things out. I got some hot new ideas when it comes to carbonation.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that if I could carbonate sauces,
All right.
Yeah, that could add a little bit of like a texture profile to like most things. One time I made a carbonated gravy and I was violently ill.
Turns out burping up gravy is akin to barfing.
All barf kind of tastes like gravy if you think about it. And all gravy kind of tastes like barf.
Wow, you've given me a lot to think about.
Yeah, you want to try a carbonated banana?
No, I'm good. How much are these drinks, by the way?
You know what? On the house for a broken heart.
Thank you.
Take it easy. And you hear a bang from the machine behind him and he goes, oh, fuck! And he turns around out of sight.
I was just gonna. Franklin was like, "Did somebody say broken heart? Gets free drink?" And he's like, "Oh, gothing up and like, oh man, the world."
And he's throwing his hands all over this machine, pulling dials and cords and shit. He's like, just a second. Just 1 second.
Oh man, my heart is broken.
Here,
you know what I mean?
Frankly, you can have mine. Also, I found out the person's name. It's Neil.
Neil.
He gets all the carts here and all the foods and drinks.
What do we know of Neil?
I guess that would be another gather information. If you can think of...
A way to beat somebody up for it.
Yeah, that would do it.
Fenton is not there.
Oh.
No, Fenton is not there. Okay, well, we'll talk about what Franklin's doing for a second, and then we'll cut to Fenton.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like, are you just trying to recall if you know anything about a Neil who might have something to do with food service?
Also, after getting the drink, I wanted to take Mindy back to see the animal looming in the background.
Oh, yeah.
Try and like sneak in back there and be like, break the rules. And
that sounds great. So you're trying to like get into the area behind these food carts?
Hey, Mindy, you want to see something cool?
I guess. Whatever. And her eyes are wide open, which you take to mean absolutely.
You're dressed perfect. Stay in the shadows.
And she goes, okay, fine. And just as you're turning away to run away, you see that she's smiling really big. And she runs after you.
So then we run into the shadows and we go in behind the cart. What was the cart with the...
So you're going to have to get
jets?
into like an area.
Okay.
Yeah, so there is like a security guard standing next to a door that says employees only, loading bay.
Oh, I have a lights out licorice.
The licorice that makes him fall asleep? Yeah. Okay, so this guy, he's got really skinny legs, big gut, mustache, he's bald, a security shirt, a badge that it looks like he made, and he has his thumbs in the loops of his pants with a huge key ring on him. And he's like, hold on, kids.
Hey, man, we just...
And he points at the sign. He doesn't turn around. He's not even looking at you. He's pointing at the sign. He says, employees only.
The sign's on the other shoulder.
He flips to the other side. Employees only, kids. Sorry. Can't come back here.
Hey, man, you know, like I'm part of the mall group. I don't work for the CHMA, but, you know, I know people who do, and I've heard they're not a very good boss.
Yeah, I don't buy it, kid. You look like a little punk, and I don't like punks. So maybe you just turn around, head back to your little song and dance, and you leave the security to the professionals.
Song and dance. Hit it.
He just
starts dancing.
Clover's kind of in the background to the side, like with a flute thing.
You brought a flute.
Where'd she get a flute?
It's a candy flute.
Candy flute. Just a licorice with a bunch of holes popped out.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
So this sounds like a teamwork kind of thing.
Yeah. Thank you.
So,
is that okay?
Oh, hell yeah.
So teamwork. If you were working with your crew, you may lead a group action, which sounds like Franklin is maybe leading a group action with Clover.
So what action were you going to use?
I was gonna use command and get this guy to also play the flute in a duet so I can dance to it, but give him a licorice flute, of knockout licorice flute to play. So he'll go unconscious so we can go see what this thing is out back.
So I'm going to tell you right away, this is going to be tough.
Yeah.
Because that's a wild tack to take.
Okay, what about through finesse?
Well, it's dance, yeah. Bodily finesse. He might be impressed by physical grace because he seems like a guy who's impressed with prowess.
Okay.
Okay, so you're doing teamwork, so you're both rolling the same action.
Okay.
Which is...
I'd say finesse. We're doing the song and dance.
Do it.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh! Franklin got a 6.
I got 5.
So, okay, describe what you guys are doing.
Okay, so Clover was in the shadows, but she comes out of the shadows slowly like a little snake.
Yeah, music first.
Yeah.
And the security guard's watching you warily.
And Franklin is darting from shadow to shadow. He's staying in the shadows, and you can hear like flipping and everything, but you can't really see it. You can just sense that he's doing these crazy moves in the shadow.
Yeah.
And Mindy starts twirling her parasol kind of in like hypnotizing patterns. And he's just like, oh my God, these kids are sick.
Yeah.
And he gets into it and he's kind of like swaying back and forth as he's watching you all do this insane performance.
I do a series of backflips up to him and say, here, play this flute, bodyguard.
All right.
And then I stand next to the bodyguard. I'm doing like the swaying around. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, we're all like really close to him, like, yeah, we're a band.
And he seems hesitant at first, but he's like, all right, I may be an exceptional security professional, but I'm still a man. And he takes...
And an amateur flautist.
And I've always wanted to play the flute. And he takes it and he starts playing this licorice flute.
Yeah.
He puts his mouth on it too much.
It's bad.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to play the flute. He puts his whole mouth on the flute.
Yeah. And Clover puts it more, her own like flute more in her mouth to be like, yeah, you're doing it right. You want really
Yeah, eat
in your
it,
mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, here we go.
At the end of the dance, we're all going to take a bite. Ready, guys? And
And he takes a huge bite of the licorice. And
High
he
five.
chews on it for a while. High fives everybody. He's like,
Yeah.
wow, kids, that was great. Can't let you back here. Get out of here.
I thank you for doing your job. You just keep
Hey.
that licorice. Thank you.
Let it not be said that Danny the Hawk Taberna is a heartless man.
Whoa.
Nobody gets past the Hawk.
The listeners don't know what you're doing.
He's got both of his fingers in like a pinched position and he's swiping his hands back and forth in a wing-like motion.
And when he turns around, he's wearing a Leatherman jacket with a hawk embroidered on his
Yeah.
jacket.
It's on his security shirt. Like it's a
Yeah.
button-down
Yeah.
security shirt that he's embroidered a hawk on the back.
Yeah.
Poorly.
He seems like he has an idea in his head that he's fighting crime
Yeah.
as a vigilante almost.
He takes security very seriously.
He's just guarding a pig.
Yeah.
And
Maybe.
you walk away, and Danny the Hawk Taberna is standing there with his fingers in his belt loops, chewing on the licorice, looking around, and he starts yawning, and then he sits down in the chair next to the door that he's guarding, and he starts snoozing away.
Come on, guys, let's go.
All right.
Ben.
I'm not there.
I look around and I'm like, I don't know where he went.
What?
We can't wait though.
Okay. And you guys dart towards the door, and we cut to Fenton.
Fenton, should have thought of this.
You said what?
Fenton is in the Mr. Gilbert costume, but Penny is the bottom this time.
Oh. So Mr. Gilbert is significantly shorter now.
Yeah, and he's talking to one of the security guards,
Uh-huh.
and he's complaining to him about his kid having diarrhea,
Uh-huh.
and just being like, when did these fucking catering guys gave my kid food that he couldn't eat? I don't know what it was. I need to figure it out. He's got wild diarrhea. And so I need to talk to the manager of this whole fucking place so that I can get to the bottom of what's going on here. I heard his name was Neil or something.
Yes, sir. The catering is all being handled by one organization, and I will, this is not really my area of expertise. I'm more security, but I can potentially put you in touch with somebody.
Yeah.
I don't know if the catering owner is on site today, but I can see what I can find.
Yeah, I need to discuss this situation because his pants are ruined and my pants also were ruined because he was sitting on my lap when it happened.
Uh-huh. So you're going to have to roll sway again.
Okay,
And again, risky standard.
here we go.
Ooh.
5.
5. Okay. So the security guard is like, okay, sure. And they go up some stairs.
We might have to fake diarrhea ourselves.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Good thing I brought these diarrhea pops.
Is a diarrhea pop a thing that looks like diarrhea, or is it a thing that you eat to get diarrhea?
Yeah.
Which one?
You know what? Let's actually just start a clock, I think.
Oh, yeah.
So the name of the clock is Suspicion.
Okay.
And this is basically just going to be like the more you guys dick around, the closer you get to getting busted.
We haven't even gone into the concert.
I know. The
No.
concert hasn't started yet.
Yeah, okay.
Should we have a project clock for us to find out who the caterer is?
Yes. So I will start another clock that is find the caterer. Okay, so the suspicion clock is 8 pieces, and you have filled in 2 of those
Okay.
with this Mr. Gilbert ploy.
Uh-huh.
And the find the caterer clock is 6 ticks.
Nice.
Okay.
So you get 3 ticks. You're 1 tick away from actually finding
Oh, wow.
Oh,
everything
sick.
That's really good.
about the catering thing. But you're 4 ticks away from getting busted, so be careful.
Shit.
'Kay.
But
No more risky moves.
when they're gone, I'm talking to Penny. I'm like, you're doing really good as the base of a Mr. Gilbert.
I don't think you should be talking to me while I'm inside this coat.
No, I don't think anyone's paying attention. And I look up,
And the security guard's standing in front of you.
and that's why we got 2 ticks on suspicion.
Yeah. She's just like,
I call my man boobs Penny.
okay. Here is the catering assistant manager, and it's a like a 50-year-old human woman. She's kind of got like a mom body. She's got like long curly gray hair. What can I do for you, sir?
Well, here's the situation. My son was sitting on my lap after eating food from this establishment,
Oh,
and he shit his pants very badly. So I need to complain to somebody to find out who's going to replace my son's pants, who's going to replace my pants, who's going to replace the upholstery on my cherry red Thunderbird themed cart.
Sir, I'm so sorry to hear that your son had diarrhea, but if you want to leave me your information, we can have someone send some forms to your house, and we can figure it out from there. How does that sound to you, sir?
I think it sounds like Niels on Wheels is trying to get out of paying the business to old Mr. Gilbert. And Mr. Gilbert does not take no business from other people because I'm a businessman. My accent is becoming more southern.
Sir, I'm so sorry that your son had diarrhea. Here is my card, and here's the card of personal contact information of my boss, Neil.
Okay,
Here you go,
thank you.
and we will rectify this at your earliest convenience.
Thanks so much. I appreciate that. I'm going to go wash my pants now.
Enjoy the rest of your evening. Farewell.
Bye.
And we cut back to Clover, Mindy, and Franklin, who have snuck into the loading bay of the auditorium, which is like a big cavernous area lit with like lamps. And you see lined up where the carts were in the windows is a bunch of like wooden metal trucks, and attached to the front of the trucks is a bunch of woolly pigs.
Oh, Willy Pig.
There's like 4 of them back here, each attached to a cart that is pressed up against one of the windows.
And Franklin goes up and is petting one. Like, come on.
And it chomps on a big pile of like weeds that it has in front of it. And it just looks you in the eyes as it chews.
Hi, little one. Hello. How are you? I'm talking to the Woolly Pig.
Mm-hmm.
And I spy that it has a few mushrooms growing out that I've never seen before. I say, do you mind?
It's just chewing, like it's doing that big cow chew where its mouth is going all the way around.
I'm pulling a mushroom off like,
Yeah, you can roll for this too
Oh,
if you
really?
want some cool mushrooms.
I want to.
Yeah.
Cool. I forgot they have mushrooms growing on them.
Yeah, they grow mushrooms in their fur.
Do they eat those mushrooms?
No, it's like a parasitic relationship, I think, because they grow them because they live in like boggy areas.
Cool.
So then like animals come and feed on the mushrooms and also clean the pig.
Oh.
Yeah. So I guess a tune probably to like
Sweet.
interact with this animal in a calm way.
Okay. 4.
Okay. So you get this mushroom out of its fur, and what color is it?
It's actually like kind of see-through, like a jelly.
Whoa.
Cool.
And it glows a bit like,
Whoa.
Beautiful.
yeah.
And the 4 to 5 on this is that you've never seen a mushroom like this before. You have no idea what it is or what it does.
Oh my gosh.
Greg. He might know.
Yeah, it's a great idea. So I put it in my pocket.
Yeah. Talk to Greg about your glowing mushroom later.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And Mindy's like, hey, Franklin, Clover, what are we doing back here?
Well, just hold on.
I think, what if we just got the Woolly Pigs to walk out?
Yeah,
And-
with all their stuff. We'll load up the trucks with the stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
Okay.
So how are you gonna pull that off?
Is there anybody back here?
There's like you hear voices further down, like it sounds like somebody comes out of their truck and talks to their pig. and is like moving stock around. Yeah.
So maybe we can move like all the weeds that
Yeah.
they're eating.
Yeah.
Just like start moving them further away.
Yeah.
We start putting a carrot in front of their faces sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good idea. And it's also the kind of thing, like, there'll be an intermission. You can come back. Now that you know that this is where the pigs are and this could be a way to deal with this, you could think of a plan. Because the concert's about to start. Like, Mindy is at the door peeking out, and you see behind her the lights flash in the lobby. And she was like, I think the show's going to start.
Okay, let's come back.
Yeah, you go back out, and Danny the Hawk to Burn is like, stop right there.
Freeze.
Criminal scum. He's obviously having some, and you walk by and he's like punching the air a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
He's dreaming he's fighting.
Oh, look, he's dreaming he's fighting. Everybody starts filtering into the auditorium itself. The volume is higher than it's ever been because people are so excited. The show's about to start. And Mindy grabs you, Franklin, and is very excited, but she's like, come on, I guess we should go inside and get to our seats if we want to see this dumb concert.
Yeah, I mean, they're my favorite band or whatever, but I'm so sad that I don't like to be into anything.
That is so sad. And she's so into it. You can see in her eyes, wow, you're so sad.
There's too many lights out here. Let's go inside. It looks darker in there.
Whoa, I would love to. And she starts twirling her parasol. Fenton, you see the lights are flashing and you see Clover and Franklin are moving towards the auditorium itself.
I grab Penny's hand and I'm like, we gotta go. Come on.
You've ditched the Mr. Gilbert costume?
Oh, yeah, we've ditched it already. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
pictured you on top. You reach down, grab her hand, jump off her shoulders, and run into the show.
And Clover, just as you're going through the door, you kind of Three Stooges get pressed up against Seamus.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Do you want to dance later?
Honestly, not really.
Oh, all right. Oh, okay. All right. Fine.
And then we part.
Yeah, the crowd. There's like a wedge of crowd that comes between you.
Yeah.
And as you walk away, do you look back?
Yeah.
Seamus is looking at you.
And then I kind of like think like almost for a second, like, should I? No. And I keep going where I'm going.
And if you were an outside observer watching this, as Clover turns around and walks away, Seamus stands there watching her walk away for a while.
Aww.
And then his friends are like, Seamus, let's go to our seats. We got a bunch of bubbles that we're going to shotgun before the show.
One guy's got a rat.
He's like, look at this guy. And he is like, all right, yeah, boys, let's go drink bubbles. And he walks away. And that's where we're going to end it for this episode of Spout More Mall Brats. I've been your game master, Shawn O'Hara. Joining me, as always, playing Fenton Beasley the Slide, Abdul Aziz.
So long, everybody.
Playing Franklin Stein the Cutter, Paul Oppers.
Bye, I guess.
And playing Clover Ivy Fern the Whisper, Jessica Ty.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you to Samuel Quinn Morris for our incredible intro and outro music. An absolute pleasure to hear every single time. And thanks to Duam Figueroa for designing World of Blades, a game based on Blades in the Dark by John Harper. This is only possible thanks to our incredible Patreon supporters. If you want to support more, we do monthly video streams. We're alternating right now between Q&As and live games set within the world of the Lone Tree Hill players.
Oh,
Those have
right.
been a super fun time.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you can find out more about that, of course, at patreon.com/spoutlore. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.